I'm a PlayStation fan too. Respect my time. I got a wife and kids.
It's my opinion. I'm a neutral.
Hello, FTC. But this is great. But this is great for gamers. They're an anomaly. It's Nintendo. Cut the cap. Cut the cap.
It shouldn't cost. It shouldn't cost $70.
I just want to have fun with my friends.
It looks like DLC.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And yo, man, we coming at you with episode 213. 213 of When Persona Speaks. And yo, we getting up there, man. We're getting up there in the episodes. Boy, oh boy, I love it, man. Listen, if you're at work, I hope I could get you through your work day. If you're on your way home from work or school, I hope I could get you through your commute home. If you're already home and you cooking dinner, doing homework with the kids, cleaning up or whatever, I hope I could get you through your session. Listen, you might be taking a shower. I don't know. Cleanliness is closer to godliness, right? You might be having a marital with a significant other. I don't know. I just appreciate you putting me on. Right. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday, man. I hope your work day was good. I gotta be honest, man. My work day was really stressful today. A lot of work was happening today. Projects and deadlines and meetings and listen, man. Very tiring Monday. It was a very exhausting Monday, real talk. Very exhausting Monday, man. How y'all feeling today though, man? How y'all Monday going? Let me know in the chat. How is y'all Monday? How is y'all Monday going so far, man? Let me know how y'all feeling. Man. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you feeling good. Put a 2 in the chat if you feeling okay. And put a 3 in the chat if you're not feeling it today, man. Let me know. I'm at a 2. But we're gonna get to a 1. We're gonna get to a 1 during the show, man. We know we're gonna bring that energy. You already know. But yo, man, y'all know how we do things here, man. Let me shout out the folks in the chat. And y'all know how we do things, man. Got to give everybody their props and shout out everybody. When we get to 1 million, it's going to be hard because, it's going to be so many people. But, we still growing, man. So, we're going to do what we do. But, yo, the Iron Panther, man, what's good, man? Appreciate you pulling up, rocking out with your boy this morning. This Monday evening. Appreciate you, bro. Mass Produce, what's going on with you, man? Foxing around Austin says, I'm off and feeling amazing. How about them Dolphins? Hey, yo, I'm gonna talk about that in a second, Fox. Yo, Ice Queen Gaming in the building. What's good, Ice Queen? Appreciate you. Jeff B Gaming, what's going on with you? Carl Anchor in the building. Carl, what's going on with you, man? Vel R in the building. Vel R, what's going on with you, bro? He says, I'm feeling 2-ish, not gonna lie, but I'm here. Yeah, appreciate you rocking out, man. Yo, J-Ro, the man 47, what's going on with you? Appreciate you. Bird in the building. Bird, what's going on with you, bro? Forsaken Jonathan, Weatherman. Got to talk about Bonnie leaving. Yeah, we're going to touch on that as well, for sure. I said I was going to do a separate video for that, but I'll talk about it here and probably do a separate video anyway. But, yo, Star Guardian 88 in the building. Star Guardian, what's good with you, bro? Damien in the building. Shout out to my boy Damien. Appreciate you. Cloud Strife in the building. What's good, Cloud? Sergeant 12 in the building. What's good, Sergeant? I Make Babies. Yo, that's such a crazy name, man. Yo, I Make Babies. What's going on with you, man? I hope you taking care of them babies, brother. Take care of them babies. You feel me? Shout out to you. Yo, Omar in the building. Omar, what's good? Miguel in the building. Shout out to Persona. Yo, Miguel, shout out to you, bro. Jamar in the building. Jamar, what's good, bro? Steady Flow in the building. Shout out to my boy Steady Flow. King 1710 in the building. DE in the building. Appreciate you. Samuel Porter Bridges. What's good, Samuel? Appreciate you, bro. Jetion, what's good, man? I might be butchering your name, I'm sorry. Who else is here, man? Object to be, what's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you. Blackbeard in the building. Blackbeard, what's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you always, man. Lothric Ahmed in the building. Lothric, how you feeling today, man? Appreciate you. Braxton Bow in the building. Braxton, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you. Gaming Night in the building. Gaming Night, what's going on with you? Sauce No Jutsu, what's going on with you? DeJuan Thompson in the building. Appreciate y'all, man, so much. Appreciate y'all, man. Round of applause for the folks in the chat. Stone in the building. Miss Stone, how are you feeling? How you feeling, Miss Stone? I'm glad to see you recovering and whatnot. I appreciate you always. Catwoman, appreciate you, Catwoman, always. You know, Cat got 9 lives, Stone. They ain't gonna take you out that easy, you feel me? You got 9 lives. Yo, J Gamer UK in the building. J Gamer, what's good with you, brother? Appreciate you, man. Kevin in the building. Kevin, how you feeling today, sir? Appreciate you. Who else is here? Yeah, I'm glad to see you healing up good, yo. Real talk. I'll mail you some chicken noodle soup. I got you. Chicken noodle soup for the soul. Shout out to you though, Stone. Who else is here, man? Shout out to everybody. Forsaken Jonathan in the building. You thought I was feeling? Wait, what is that? You thought I was feeling? I'm the munch. Yo, you thought I was feeling. What's going on with you? I'm gonna call you thought or thought. That's such a wild name. Hey, yo, Cooper Clips was good. Kyle in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Yo, another round of applause for the folks in the chat. Send pizza. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza you want? What you want on that? What you want on that? All right, man. Listen. So yo, man. Listen. This gonna be kind of a rant episode. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm still kind of fired up from Saturday, right? So for those who don't know, man, Saturday I did that live reaction. If you watched, I'm sure a lot of you watched. I did that live reaction to Ubisoft Forward, right? And you know, the main thing I was there for was definitely Assassin's Creed, right? I would have loved to see some gameplay, get a release date, you know, stuff like that. But we didn't get none of that. You know, we got a CGI and confirmation that you could pre-order the game right now. That's what we got. And that really it pissed me off a little bit, right? For more reasons than that, right? I think that's what was the straw that broke the camel's back. You feel me? Where I was like, yo, this shit's getting worse and worse and worse, man. And you know, one of the running themes this year so far, right? You know, we going into October now. One of the running themes this year is how lackluster these game showcases have been, right? Now there have been some highlights here and there of like some really great showcases, but or not showcases, but you know, games, certain games, right? But in terms of like overall showcase, a lot of these showcases have been complete and utter garbage. And one of the biggest attributing factors to that, from where I'm sitting, is, you know, the industry. And you know what, before I even start talking about that, because I gotta put the disclaimer out there, man. And we always have to do the disclaimer because people come in, they hear certain parts of the podcast and they run with that. I see it in the comments. People will comment about a specific thing that I've said and not really listen to the context of why I'm saying this, right? So let me put the disclaimer out there, right? And I'm gonna go into a deeper talk about this during the show, but I just want to put the disclaimer out there. I know and understand that the industry is changing, right? I know that the industry is changing. Living for 30 plus years, I've seen this industry change time and time again. You get what I'm saying? I know that the industry is changing and trying to adapt and chasing the almighty dollar and all these other things, right? I know that, right? I don't need nobody to come at me or comment. Yo, Vex, what's good, man? I don't need anybody to comment, oh well, Persona, this is the direction the industry's going. Oh well, Persona, it's the direction the industry's going.
Oh well, Persona, this is the direction the industry's going.
You know, like I don't need people to tell me that obvious shit. You feel me? Because I'm not stupid, right? I know this. We all know this, right, ladies and gentlemen? None of us are stupid, right? I think we all can look at the industry, look at these showcases, look at what's being announced, look at what's out there. I think we all can come to that conclusion ourselves that the industry is moving in a specific direction. Just because the industry is moving in that direction does not mean that that's something that I am going to be okay with. That doesn't mean that I'm not still going to put my thoughts out there on how I disagree with it and things like that. We live, and I keep telling you guys, and this is kind of a new thing that I've adopted. Yo, Viper Reeks, what's good, bro? Cut down, what's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. This is one of the new things that I've adopted since like the beginning of the summer. Because one of the things that I've really started to realize is, because I've been around gamers in real life, right? Actual gamers, right? In real life. And I've been around, and then obviously you got social media and all this other bullshit. A lot of the conversations, interactions, and things that happen on social media really are exclusive to social media. Now, what do I mean by that? Essentially, what I mean is how people talk, think, act, or feel. I won't say 9 times out of 10, but a good majority of the time, this is all semantics for social media. These feelings and people not wanting to speak their mind, or not wanting to be honest with themselves, or trying to silence you, or whatever it is, right? It could be anything. A lot of this stuff is exclusive to social media, because when it comes to the real world and when it comes to dealing with people in the real world, you can have that conversation, right? And obviously, when we look at gaming as a whole and how mainstream it has become, obviously mobile is definitely a hot topic. It's a big money maker. I don't think anyone here is gonna deny that. No one here is gonna dispute that. You get what I'm saying? But just because it is that moneymaker doesn't mean that I'm okay with that. Doesn't mean that I'm okay with the route or the way this industry is moving, where it's TV and fucking mobile. You feel me? And I've been feeling this way for a long time. And you've seen like little spurts here and there of me speaking on it, but I've never really gone super in depth and had a show dedicated towards it. I can't even tell you why. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't really actually like do an actual show speaking on it. But you know what? We're here now. This is what this show is dedicated to. But the disclaimer is, I know the industry is changing, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I know, okay? Anybody that watches this later, I know that the industry is changing. I know that the moneymaker is mobile. I know, okay? You do not have to reiterate that bullshit to me in the comments. You do not need to tell me that shit when I post things on Twitter. You do not need to tell me that. I know, okay? Just because I know that and see that, this does not mean that I agree. And really and truly, I never will agree. It's just like the whole PC thing. Like I don't talk about it anymore, right? Because it's just like, listen, I've talked about it for years now, but my thoughts are out there, and you know how I feel. Same thing with mobile. I'm gonna put my thoughts out there. I'm gonna speak on how I feel or whatever, and that's that. You feel me? Take it how you want. But yo, Soapbox, what's good, bro? what really did it for me was this Marvel, Disney, and Ubisoft showcase over the weekend. Because earlier in the summer, you know, we got the Summer Game Fest and you know, the Xbox showcase and PlayStation's little mini state of play and, you know, all the Gamescom and all this other bullshit, right? And, you know, one of the things that like I was like a running theme this year for me, man, is like, yo, mobile TV ads, mobile TV ads, mobile TV ads, free to play, money grab, free to play mobile TV ads, 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 all fucking summer. And the type of gamer that I am, man, I shit like this I'll never be on board with ever, because I'm very much against mobile. Like, I mean, you know, I used to play Candy Crush and shit here and there, but you know, playing something like Horizon Zero Dawn through cloud or whatever, absolutely not. You know, like that's just not something that I would ever be okay with, because I want to experience a game in its truest form on the big screen TV or on a monitor or whatever, you know, sitting down in the comfort of my home, you know, playing on a controller, or, you know, for those mouse, keyboard, whatever people want to do. You know, that's how I want to experience gaming, right? And maybe that's the old school in me, man. You feel me? Because, you know, yeah, I had my handhelds with, like, you know, I got the Switch, but, you know, even back in the day with the Game Boy Colors, the SPs and stuff like that, I love that stuff, right? And when I speak about mobile, I'm not speaking about stuff like that. That's handheld. I'm talking about mobile as in these cash grabby ass apps and games and things like that you can look at the premise of the game and see like, yo, this was built specifically to get your money, or, you know, this was built to shoehorn and get as much out of you as they can on top of whatever else is being put out there. And then obviously the whole TV thing, y'all know how I feel about that, right? With TV, it's one of those things where, like, listen, man, I like watching shows and all that shit too, but I feel like there's a specific time and a place for that stuff. You get what I'm saying? You know, if I'm at a game showcase, I don't give a fuck about TV. I don't give a fuck about a movie. I don't care about none of that shit. I want to see games, video games, right? And the older I get, because listen, guys, we're dinosaurs, man. Like, really and truly, we're dinosaurs. And I made this comparison, I think Saturday. You know, for a lot of us that grew up in the 80s and 90s of gaming, what we're seeing now, in my opinion, at least, some of you may disagree, but what we're seeing now, in my opinion, is a bit of a shell shock, because it's so far off of what we were so used to growing up that I'm looking at gaming and I'm just like, yo, this is not what I'm here for. And listen, there's always been ads and stuff like that. Like, I know that, but the degree of where we're at now with this shit, with this mobile TV gaming and all this other bullshit, because they had video game movies and all that shit back in the day as well, right? But where we're at now in gaming, I'm seeing more of that stuff at the forefront, and kind of overthrowing the traditional sense of what gaming, what you and I have grew up on, and what gaming means to us, and what gaming means to me, right? I love gaming, man. You know, gaming is, I've told you guys before, it's a passion. It's something I love to do. Yo, Broken Lobo, shout out to everybody in the chat. Gaz, shout out to all of you guys. Yeah, I said Xbox saving. Yeah, Xbox will save gaming. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, that was like a very funny statement. Yo, Chuck, what's good, bro? Walter, shout out to everybody in the chat. But with a lot of what I see in gaming today, a lot of it is not what Mary, what's up? A lot of it is not what I grew up on. And seeing how gaming has shifted so much to being this mainstream entity of this endless chase for the dollar and willing to do anything necessary to get to that, I'm not feeling it, man. Especially when it comes to these showcases. Now, you're gonna get people that say, oh, well, the showcases aren't for you. Shut the fuck up. Yo, listen, shut up, bro. Like really and truly, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, man. You feel me? Like, I and that's why I say, yo, Twitter and social media is such like, people just are, you can't just have a conversation on Twitter or on YouTube, not YouTube, but on social media, because it's like, yo, oh, well, the showcase isn't for you. So then why do they want why if it was really meant for just the shareholders, why even announce it to the public? Like, why have public events and all this stuff where you get people to come through? Why would PlayStation do PlayStation Experience? Why is Xbox doing Inside Xbox or Xbox All Access and all that stuff to get fans and stuff out there to see the games to play? Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Oh, E3's not for you. Like, bro, like, shut up. Really and truly, yo, that was loud as fuck in my ear. Really and truly, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, bro. Like, stop. Because really and truly, people who talk like that, you are also a cancer to this to gaming as well. Because you got this yes man mentality of going with the flow with every little fucking thing and have little to no pushback for anything, because there's always an answer. Oh, well, the business is this, the business is that, right? But these will be the same people that will tell you that the business of gaming is not something you should be worried about because you have no control over it. But then we'll use the business of gaming to justify or validate their points and their thoughts and opinions. Fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? They announce these showcases and want gamers and people to tune in because they trying to get your dollars. They trying to get you interested. They trying to get you excited and wanting to buy this and buy that and all that bullshit. You telling me Ubisoft did Ubisoft Forward for investors and then telling investors to pre-order the fucking game? What are we talking about? Like, what are we really talking about here? You get what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, yo, some people, I don't even engage anymore because the shit they say is so stupid and it's so far out there. It's not even worth responding. That's why I don't respond to a lot of people anymore, because why? Like, if I read your comment and it's some stupid shit, like, it's just like, yo, you're not even trying to add to the conversation. You just trying to deflect or make excuses, or trying to shut people up who are really trying to speak about things that they truly, and I'm not talking about, and this is why I said, yo, this console war and fanboying, like, listen, all that stuff is fun and fine and dandy or whatever, right? But being able to have a true conversation about the state of gaming, about the state of the industry, the state of these showcases and things like that, there's always this weird deflection of, oh, well, you don't have to watch it, or not even that. But it's always this weird deflection of, oh, well, investors and this and that and all. And I'm just like, so, like, are gamers not allowed to be vocal about anything? Everyone's vocal about $70. They vocal about The Last of Us remake not being necessary. People are vocal about every little thing when it comes to that. But when it comes to really trying to have that constructive conversation about something that is really, I feel, detrimental to the industry as a whole, to our hobby, something that I'm personally worried about, right? When you really want to talk about those, when you really want to have those types of conversations, it's, oh, well, it's the investors, it's for the investors, or, oh, it's not that big a deal, and the usual quotes that people like to say. It's a problem. looking at these showcases, my time is not being respected. Respect my time. I got a wife and kids. My time is not being respected. But I want to say 90% of the showcases that I've seen this year, especially this summer, have been a 5 or 4 or below. Garbage. Shout out to you, Viper, man. Appreciate you, man. 18 months as a member on the channel. Always appreciate you, Viper. Yo, listen, Viper, he's our official, unofficial WUPS employee. Or yo, shout out to Viper, man. He's a great dude, man. He does our timestamps over on What's Up PlayStation Podcast. And Viper, you already know you're gonna get blessed up this holiday, bro. You already know you already know WUPS Boy's gonna take care of you, bro. But Viper says, it's this mainstream crap. I don't know how, but we needed to keep gaming in its own niche. Yeah, yo, you bring up a good point. Yo, True Bleed, what's up? You bring up a great point though. Like, gaming is, the more mainstream gaming becomes, you know, and listen, I ain't here to gatekeep nobody, you feel me? Like, cause first off, who am I to gatekeep? You feel me? I'm some random guy on the internet. You feel me? There's no way, like, if you live in California and I'm all the way in New York, there's no way I can gatekeep you from gaming. You know, that whole, oh, you're trying to gatekeep gaming, that shit that's never made sense to me over the internet, because how am I stopping you from going out and buying a console or buying a PC or whatever and playing games? How am I physically able to do that over the internet? And then even if it comes to like conversations and stuff like that, no one can gatekeep you from anything over the internet. I don't care what nobody tells you. It is physically impossible for someone to gatekeep you from something through the internet. But yo, shout out to Viper, man. He says, casuals are not watching these showcases. They are clearly trying to convert the hardcore. Yeah, that's a great point, Viper. That's a great point, because, you know, casuals just go off of word of mouth, or they see commercials on TV or whatever. I don't really see casuals watching these showcases. It definitely is the hardcore fan bases and the hardcore gamers, or people that's, you know, in the know. You feel me? That I agree with you 100%, Viper. Gaz, who's this dude, man? Who is Gaz? Am I able to look at this dude account? Go to channel. Who's this? Is this that Gaz on Daily? Is this a troll account? Is this like a Gaz troll account? I don't know I don't know if this is the real Gaz or not. That Gaz on Daily guy, I remember that guy. I don't know if this is a troll account or not. But anyway, thanks for the super chat, bro. He says, thank God for Phil Spencer. Sure, if that's what you want to believe. Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's a troll account. But you know, if that's what he want to believe, that's cool. Keep super chatting though. Super chat something else. I'll take your money. So keep super chatting. Nah, it's me for real. Nah, it's not. Anyway. No way that's him. I don't know. Like, I don't really know him that well, so that might be or might not. He might do that. I don't know. I can't really tell. But anyway, at least he's not sure. I mean, yo, all right, that's what you cool, you know, do what you do, bro. But nah, you know, and I think when it comes to these showcases though, these showcases have been like pure trash, right? It's been nothing but mobile TV, these deceitful CGI trailers that because listen, and this is why, like, I have an issue, like I have somewhat of an issue with CGI trailers, because CGI trailers tend to, let me see. Oh damn, it really is him. That's crazy. Yo, Gaz, what up, bro? That's crazy. Yeah, so that really is him. That's crazy. My whole thing with CGI trailers is, you know, like because you know me and Barry have had this conversation back and forth a couple times, right? Where I don't think CGI trailers are 100% bad, right? I really don't, right? Because you know obviously CG trailers, you know, there's a time and a place for them for certain ones, right? But I think when it comes to CG trailers, what really annoys me is when we see these CG trailers. Like, what was that Aliens game that they showed at Summer Game Fest? Where like, yo, that CG trailer looked crazy. I was like, yo, what? Oh my god. Then when you see the gameplay, it's some asymmetrical style shit. I'm like, what? Like, yo, I feel like stuff like that is pretty deceitful. It's like, nah, man, like nah, like, you know, I don't like CG trailers like that because I'm looking at one thing and I'm like, yo, this is like, and obviously the CG trailer is not actual gameplay like that. We know that, but what you're seeing and then what you then see with the gameplay, it's like, I don't know about this, brother. This don't look right. So I feel like stuff like that is pretty deceitful. But then, you know, when we look at the mobile side of things, all these mobile games, like what was that mobile game I saw at Disney where it was some Marvel card game bullshit. What is it? It's on to check your platform, check your Twitter. Let me see. Now PlayStation want to talk. Huh? Now PlayStation want to talk. Huh? Now they want to talk. Let me see. What's this? With Tokyo Game Show, man, now they want to talk. Now they want to run their mouth. It took me and Barry a couple weeks saying PlayStation, when you gonna talk? Now they want to talk. PlayStation Nation? Huh? Man, let's look at this real quick. They got me. Now I'm fired up. I'm at a 1. I'm fired up now. Now I'm fired up. Now the show really about to start. Now I'm about to get on my bullshit. Oh yeah. Let's retweet this real quick. It's about damn time. It ain't a showcase though. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? Ladies and gentlemen, beggars can't be choosers. That's what they said. They said, we're gonna give you some crumbs, a little scraps. Beggars can't be choosers. What they talking about here, man? With Tokyo Game Show just around the corner, it's almost time to celebrate the amazing creative contributions of the Japanese game development community, and it's also a perfect time to kick off another State of Play. State of Play returns tomorrow, Tuesday, September 13th, with new live broadcasts at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. For tomorrow's show, we'll have some great updates from our amazing Japanese partners, along with a few other surprises from developers all around the world. Expect about 20 minutes of reveals, new updates, and fresh gameplay footage for 10 games coming to PlayStation 5, 4, and PSVR 2. See you then. Please note that this broadcast may include copyrighted content that PlayStation does not control. They did not say do not expect any God of War news here. Listen, they said for tomorrow's show we'll have some great updates from our amazing Japanese partners. I think we're gonna get a brand new Valkyrie Elysium trailer, probably Star Ocean, Final Fantasy 16, along with a few other surprises from developers around the world. And these games are coming to PS5, PS4, PSVR 2. You know what? I don't think God of War gonna be here. I don't think God of War gonna be here, but I think we might get a surprise like new partnership announcement or game that they're gonna show off or something like that. Really and truly, I don't think we getting a showcase. I don't think we're getting a showcase. Not this month. Maybe next month. I don't think we getting because they wouldn't do no state of. I don't see PlayStation doing a state of play and a showcase in the same month like this. It's crazy. They doing this shit on the same day as the Nintendo Direct. Now, granted, it's like all the way in the evening time, but still, damn, the same day. Huh? What the hell? What y'all think gonna be here? The Japanese part, I think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna get a new Final Fantasy 16 trailer, and we might get Final Fantasy 16. We might also get Crisis Core Reunion. We might get that trailer and get that release date because we creeping into, now we creeping into fall, and then after fall is winter. So I can see them throwing that date out there. Now, what I could see Square doing is announcing, because Crisis Core Reunion is going to be playable at TGS. So I think that we'll get the date. If we don't get the date at this state of play, I think we might get the Crisis Core Reunion date at Tokyo Game Show. I think Square might announce it there. That's true. The Queen's funeral on Monday. The Queen's funeral, so they probably didn't want to announce nothing, which, that makes sense. Plus the Queen's funeral, the Queen's funeral was today, but it was earlier today, so they probably wanted to wait till late in the afternoon or in the evening or something like that. It's about time, man. It's about goddamn time, bruh. What is? Alright. Oh, Gaz, follow me. Oh damn, that's the real Gaz. I'll follow you back. Shout out to Gaz, man. Damn, everybody tagging me. Persona, you happy? They like, Persona, you happy now? Is this good enough? No, it ain't good enough. I need more. I'm greedy. I need more. Absolutely, we hosting something, brother. Absolutely. Oh, the rant is already here. Hey, look, man. They got me fired up, man. I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. They got me fired up. I need more, though. I'm greedy. I need more. I need more. That's not enough, PlayStation. I'm happy. Beggars can't be choosers. PlayStation Nation, I know what you think of PlayStation Nation. Persona, I mean, why you never happy, Persona, PlayStation can never satisfy you, Persona. You should be happy. Take what you can get, Persona. I'ma take what I can get. Listen, I know, guys. I know y'all looking at me like, yo, Persona, you not happy? I'm happy. I'm excited. Trust me when I tell you, Tuesday, that's tomorrow, 6 o'clock. You best believe your boy is doing a live reactions. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow at 6 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely we will. But I'm greedy, okay? PlayStation Nation, we want our bellies full. It needs to be Thanksgiving every single day. Remember Thanksgiving time? You got the ham, I would have a different type of Thanksgiving. We had the oxtails, the jerk chicken, ham. We would have ham, mac and cheese, collard greens, ribs, Ah, man, I miss Auntie and Grandmama cooking back in the day growing up, man. Thanksgiving back in the day. Y'all remember growing up and Thanksgiving back in the day with your family? You know, your aunties and cousins and shit would come up from wherever they were or come where they were. And like, you know, your auntie, your mama, your grandmother and great grandmama, the ladies all in the kitchen throwing down. You feel me? Y'all remember those times? Am I the only one that remember those? Y'all remember those days? You smell it. You smell the ham. You smell the turkey. You smell the fried chicken. You smell the ribs. You smell the mac and cheese. You smell the collard greens. You smell the yams. You smell the pineapple upside down cake. Oh, God. Oh, man, I miss those days. Listen, it's always PlayStation Nation. Every day is Thanksgiving. You understand? Yo, Strictly, what up, brother? Devil's eggs, dressing. Listen, man. The oxtails, the jerk chick, all of it, brother. My mouth's starting to water. Let me not do that. Anyway, every day is Thanksgiving for the PlayStation Nation. You understand? I want more. But I'm very happy that PlayStation finally announced something. Like, it's about time, man. You know, like, how long we've been waiting? It's about time. And it's something. You know, like, this isn't this isn't a first party showcase or state of play. It's more of a partner, you know, it's a partner state of play. So I'm excited to see what the PlayStation's partners and Japanese devs and whatnot are working on, especially with that PSVR 2. I'm definitely excited to see what's up with that. Wait, Persona 3 remake? What? Where you see that at? Oh, damn, PlayStation being petty. Peep PlayStation out here, boy. Yo, PlayStation, why you being petty like this? Hold up. How PlayStation going? Oh, let me retweet Nintendo. PlayStation out here being petty. Hold up. Petty. Oh shit. Oh boy. This tomorrow is gonna be a great day. Hey, yo, shout out to Nibble with the goddamn Jordan pick. Like, yo, tomorrow gonna be a great goddamn day, guys. Oh my god. With the Nintendo Direct and PlayStation Showcase? Are you kidding me? Oh man, we about to be eating lovely. You understand? Gamers, we about to eat good. Funny, yo, ain't it funny how I'm talking about these showcases being trash and all this, and Nintendo and PlayStation got their showcase coming tomorrow? Hey, yo, look at God, boy. Nintendo and PlayStation about to save the industry. Hey, yo, this is crazy. Let me see. Let me get these super chats. Shout out to y'all in the chat too, man. I see y'all, man. All right, let me get these super chats. Yo, Braxton Bow, man, appreciate you for the $10 super chat, bro. He says, Sony are worried about announcing games too early this gen, but the problem with that, in my opinion, is that if they stay too quiet for too long while others are yapping, makes it look like you don't have anything. Yeah, that's a great point, Braxton. Like, because we know PlayStation has stuff. Right, like we know, like we know. So, you know, people who say that type of stuff, like you know, fanboys and all that console war shit. I think that stuff is irrelevant because people in the know, people that actually pay attention to the news cycle, pay attention to what's going on. We know that PlayStation has a lot in the works. But I think when it comes to actually announcing things, I think PlayStation has been dragging their feet this generation. You know, they've been dragging quite a bit, and it's to the point where I'm like, yo, you gotta speak up, man. I know you don't want to reveal too much of your hand too quickly or too soon, but sometimes you gotta get a little bit more, in my opinion, you gotta get a little bit more proactive. And kind of get out ahead of some of this stuff and put that information out there. And a lot of it has to do with a lot of it, really and truly, and this is me being like as honest as possible, a lot of it has to do with the fact that a lot of the other information that we're getting, yo, Aaron, what's up? A lot of the other information that we're getting from, a lot of the other information that we're getting from these other sources like Ubisoft and EA's and Summer Game Fest and all this other stuff, it's not substantial. A lot of it is, like I said, a lot of it is mobile, TV, ads, all this other like shit that just, to me personally, and again, guys, a lot of this is just my thoughts and opinions. I know a lot of you in the chat agree with me, but I really want to express that, you know, I'm not expecting everyone to agree with me, man. Like, I'm really not. I promise you I'm not. But y'all know how I am, man. I put my thoughts out there, and whoever agrees. Whoever doesn't, you know, we can have a respectful back and forth. But these are just my thoughts, right? These are my thoughts. This ain't no, you know, gaming politician bullshit trying to speak for the gamers, speak for the community. No, I'm speaking for myself. Yo, with what I'm seeing within the industry, oh yeah, Gamer Night, it's my opinion.
It's my opinion. It's my opinion.
You feel me? What I'm seeing in the industry right now, I just don't agree with, man. I can't get on board with a lot of this bullshit. Mobile, TV, ads, and all this bullshit, man. I just can't get on board with none of this because it's not what I'm used to, and it's not what I'm accustomed to. And really, as a gamer, as a hardcore gamer, I'm not here for that bullshit, man. As a hardcore gamer, I'm looking at a lot of this stuff that's being shown at these showcases, and I'm just like, why? I put out a tweet. Saturday. Was it Saturday? I think right after the showcase ended, I put out a tweet where, and I really meant this, and I should have been a little bit more detailed because I should, you know, because I know indie devs are also doing their thing, man. Like indies this generation, like indies right now are definitely killing it, man. Like some of these like RPG indies are looking really on point. Like Sea of Stars, I can't wait to play that next year. Arm Fantasia, you know, that's independent and whatnot. That looks like it's gonna be dope. You know, there's a lot of great indies. Then the indies that we've already played with like Kana, Sifu, Trek the Yomi, you know, Cult of the Lamb and stuff like that. Indies, you know, Salt and Sacrifice, which I still need to play, but you know, indies have been awesome this like so far, man. Like indie devs are definitely like, and it's not all of them, right? I gotta preface that, right? Because there's definitely some fodder out there, but the ones that are actually taking their time and trying to create something that's unique and something that's just a breath of fresh air to the industry and a breath of fresh air to gaming, or even if it's something that we've already seen before, but they've put their own spin on it, or you know, we've all grown accustomed to that. I love that. Like, you know, for instance, Cult of Lamb. You know, Cult of the Lamb is a Metroidvania style Sims like game, but the way it's executed and how unique it is to what Devolver and Massive Monsters are trying to build, I think that's dope as hell. Sifu, made by Slow Clap, right? They made Absolver, which I love Absolver. They just built upon the Absolver combat system, made it more fluid, made it more efficient, and put a story to what they made with Sifu. I love it. Kana, I mean, come on. Kana's fucking phenomenal. You get what I'm saying? So indie devs are definitely killing it right now. And in my opinion, I think a lot of the Japanese publishers also, I think are still like trying to put out games. Now, obviously, you know, you got some that are trying to dabble. And this is what I was saying about PlayStation and even Nintendo when I was putting, I'm looking for the tweet now while I talk. Oh, here it is. This is what I was even saying about PlayStation and Nintendo. I know that they're you know, I know that they're dabbling in other areas, you know, with this PC bullshit and with mobile and all these other things. But I think for me personally, when it comes to what I'm seeing from the industry and then what I'm seeing from these publishers, PlayStation, Nintendo, Square, Capcom, you know, some remnants of Bandai, a little bit of Sega with Atlas, because, you know, they just pull out Soul Hackers, which I think is a dope ass game. And then I think XSEED, you know, there's some of the other smaller devs like XSEED, they put out Dust Divers 2, which I'm really enjoying that. And then, like I said, indie devs, I think they're really the ones that's really propping up this industry right now and really putting out games that people truly want to play, right? Now, obviously, the numbers, the facts, data, and statistics, when you look at like, mobile and all that stuff, obviously that stuff is going to dwarf what a lot of these other companies are putting out, because it's the ease of accessibility and ease of use, or it's easily accessible, all this other stuff. There's a lot of factors that factor into that. But for me personally, and where I'm sitting at and looking at this industry, those are the people and the publishers and the teams and indie devs and stuff like that. Those are the people that I think are truly putting out games that cater to me as a gamer. That's just how I feel, right? I'm gonna get you y'all super chats too, man. Trust me, I'm gonna get y'all super chats. But a tweet that I made, so yeah, I muted, yeah, really truly, because I knew that people were gonna be in their feelings when I put this tweet out. I muted this shit like the moment I tweeted it. Like once it started getting so many likes and so many retweets and shit, I muted it, because I already knew what this shit was gonna balloon into. All right, Don, I appreciate you, Don, like Ice Queen, for pulling up. Shout out to you. I already knew what this tweet was gonna garner, but I put, PlayStation and Nintendo are the only companies left that care to provide actual games people want to play. Yes, they dabble in other areas, but the core experiences have not been put to the wayside. Really and truly, I hate my phone, man. The spell check on my phone is crazy. If that ever happens for Nintendo or PlayStation, and what I mean by that is like, just putting mobile and all this other shit at the forefront of everything else, the industry is finished. And I meant that. And look through. All right, Aaron, appreciate you pulling up. Look through the quote tweets. You got people. Look at this. What is it? This is actually a dumb statement through and through. Ubisoft has sold more copies of the. People will run. I'm telling you, people will run to sales when it benefits them, but then we'll ignore sales when it doesn't. That shit's so funny. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck about any. Like, I don't even know what Shorty talking about here. Like, I know the company don't give a fuck about me. That doesn't mean I don't care about the games that they're putting out. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Come on, Shorty. You better than that. Like, if you just look through this tweet and look at like the quote tweets, like, this time I struck a nerve, because even Colt, shout out to Colt, man. Colt definitely quote tweeted this shit. You feel me? And the point that I was trying to make here is that when it comes to this industry, people love to use, Game Pass is cheap and all this other bullshit, and you got people that are in favor of further consolidation. Shout out to Sean Layden, man. Big shout out to Sean Layden, right? Because even prior to Sean Layden leaving PlayStation, but after he left PlayStation, I was definitely reading up on all his interviews, following everything that he was saying or whatever, because I got a lot of respect for Sean Layden. What he did for the PlayStation 4 generation is monumental. You feel me? So I have a lot of respect, and Sean Layden, he pulled up to What's Up PlayStation last year and chilled with me and Bari, and he watches the show on he watches the show as well. Like he be in the chat sometimes. I know some of y'all sometimes see him in the chat. And Sean Layden has been talking about this for a really long time, of services, consolidation within the industry, the lack of the when there's more consolidation, ideas aren't flowing as freely. The creativity kind of gets stifled, and I'm paraphrasing. Obviously, he didn't say these things word for word. I'm paraphrasing, but the gist of what he was trying to convey through a lot of his interviews, and even with his interview with me and Bari, the main thing that he was trying to convey is that consolidation is going to be a detrimental thing to the industry because it limits creativity, and it acts like a vacuum because there's never going to be enough. As games get bigger, the chances that are being taken become smaller, and the things that you tend to chase become much more what's the word I'm looking for? The things that the money that you chasing, it turns into easy money, right? You start chasing easier money. So chasing easier money means less effort being put into games, meaning less ideas, new IPs, and things like that. All the things that I truly do not want to happen within the industry. And Sean Lane has been talking about this for a long time. And, it's funny because, we're seeing a lot of that stuff happen before our very eyes. And what's so funny to me is that a lot of the people that are in favor of these things are some of the biggest, are some of the people who will tell you that they love gaming, that they're a gamer, that they love this industry, they love developers and all this other shit, right? And I'm like, if you love gaming, why are you so in favor of consolidation? You feel me? People are begging for a $1 trillion corporation to buy a big part of the industry for bragging points. And we've had this conversation before. They're begging for that shit. And when you ask them why, it's not because of the games, because they were getting those games anyway. It's not because of the games. It's because they want to be able to brag in console war debates and conversations. And from where I'm sitting, the consolidation that we're continuing to see, the easy money that we're continuing to see companies chase through mobile and this and that, and the lack of chances being taken and things like that, what we're witnessing and we're seeing. And the funny thing is, if you don't believe me, go and watch all the showcases that came out this summer. If you don't believe me, you don't have to take my word for it. Go and watch Summer Game Fest. Go and watch Xbox Showcase. Go and watch Gamescom. Go and watch the Disney Showcase. Go and watch Ubisoft Showcase. Go and watch this stuff. I'm not just talking because I'm some angry gamer. No, go and watch this stuff, man. Go and scroll down your timeline and look at Activision acquisition and look at the amount of people that want this to go through, all for the sake of bragging rights. They hate Call of Duty. They hate mobile. They're not playing none of these games under Activision. Just go look. That's the shit that I'm seeing from where I'm sitting. And I'm saying, Sean Layden told us this 3 years ago. Consolidation, lack of creativity, fewer risk, chasing easy money. Because what happens, and the funny thing is these services is also a big proponent of this. And I said this like 3 years ago. Do you really think a company is going to spend $200-300 million to put out for a game for AAA games to release? So the cost of creating a AAA high quality game has gone up, right? So it's anywhere from 150 to maybe 250 million, depending, right? If you got games going to a service day and date, how do you sustain that? So either one of two things happens. You either shrink the amount of AAA games you put out per year, or you increase the amount of easy money that you can make in favor of, you increase the amount of easy money you can make in a specific sector, as opposed to putting out those AAA games altogether. You don't want to pay for games? Cool. We'll just put these games over here to subsidize for you not wanting to spend X amount of dollars on said game. And you'll just be happy with the scraps you get. Just look at these showcases and look at this industry and look at shit you see on Twitter. And I'm speaking in general. It's disgusting. Let me get these super chats. Yo, Accurant, what's up, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Cooper Clips, man, appreciate you for a super chat. It says the way that these Xbox dudes talk about Phil Spencer is sickening. It's almost like they fantasize about this man. Yo, it's crazy. I've seen like dedication videos and stuff like that, man. It's crazy. Oh shit! I didn't know I was still sharing my screen. I'm glad I didn't look at my DMs. Yo, that guy Smitty, man, appreciate you for the super chat. He says Nintendo and PlayStation on the same day. Great, yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be fire tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be great. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day for gamers. That's a fact. Yo, Tricelsius, man, appreciate you for the super chat. He says Hideo Kojima, smiley face. Oh man. And then shout out to Cut Down on Gaming, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, yet those showcases were trash, but enjoying the show from work. Shout out to all the gamers in the chat. Yeah, appreciate you, Cut Down, man, rocking out. And yo, G, appreciate you for the super chat. He says it would be ideal if they brought back PlayStation Experience. Yeah, yo, I loved PlayStation Experience. I thought PlayStation Experience was fire. I went all years except for 2016. That's the only PlayStation Experience I didn't go to. And then shout out to Tricelsius again. He says, look at how fast they take command of the news cycle. Oh, absolutely. 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 You understand? You understand? PlayStation Nation, you feel me? This is what we do. Look at that. This thing only been out for what? 30 minutes. 30 minutes, right? Hold on, let me this thing been out for 30 minutes. And it's already got 16K. 30 minutes. People are hungry for that news from the real sources, man. From the real, from people that's really out here putting out that quality. Only 20 minutes. Oh well, better than nothing. Yeah, that's better than nothing. Let me see. Where is that tweet? Oh, here we go. And then when you look at Nintendo, 100,000 for Nintendo, boy. People hungry for that news, man. They hungry for it. Yo, shout out Frozen. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. Frozen says, "Sup, man? Good day for gaming tomorrow." That's a fact. That is a fact. It's a great day. Yo, Juan Sosa, appreciate you, man. 4 months as a member on the channel. He says, at this point, after Modern Warfare 2, Xbox can have COD. Let me see how Modern Warfare 2 is. Cause they've been putting out more bad CODs than great CODs the past couple years. Cold War was good. But you know, Vanguard was terrible. Modern Warfare 2019 was terrible, in my opinion. So let me see what that Modern Warfare 2 hitting like. If I'm not feeling that Modern Warfare 2, I'm definitely pulling back from Call of Duty, man, because they've been putting out, you know, I don't know. This weekend we gonna see for sure, 100%. And then Caleb, man, appreciate you for the super chat. He says Christopher Judge retweeted the state of play. Word. Hey man, we might get a nice little 5 minute snippet of you know, what they might show is like, you know, 5 minute snippet of some God of War gameplay. I can see them doing that, really and truly. But we'll see. I'm not gonna do that to myself, because like I really want this God of War gameplay. Like I really want to see God of War gameplay, because I'm really trying to hyper analyze that, man. You feel me? I'm trying to like really try to really like, yo, once they put out like a 5-10 minute God of War gameplay, I'm doing like a 30-minute analysis on that gameplay. I'm looking at every little detail. We talking about everything on that breakdown. I'm breaking that down, okay? That's why I need that, man. I need that gameplay. Stir Crazy, man, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, hope to get updates on Project Eve and Lost Soul Aside. You see Stir Crazy? You know, round of applause, Stir Crazy. Round of applause to Stir Crazy. Yo, Stir Crazy, me and you on the same page. Me and you are on the same page, Stir Crazy. Because yes, I played Lost Soul Aside at PlayStation Experience. I played it. And I fell in love with the game. I'm like, yo, this is dope. I can't wait to play this. That was like 6 years ago. 2017, so 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2020. It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years since I've played Lost Soul Aside. We still don't have the game. I need that. And Project Eve, I mean, yo, look, man. That Project Eve, for y'all that don't know what Project Eve is, I'll show y'all some gameplay real quick. Project Eve. I'll show y'all the trailer. This is a game that I need this game. You feel me? Your boy needs this. Hey, yo, this game is fire. You feel me? And it's like a when they say like a Bayonetta Devil May Cry style game, you know? It's coming from the Korean devs. I forgot their names. Yeah, because this is not Japanese. This is a Korean development team that's making this game. So I don't know if we'll see this per se at the showcase tomorrow. And same thing with Lost Soul Aside, because Lost Soul Aside is a part of the China Hero project. Lost Soul Aside is being made by the Chinese devs. I forgot that development team. I forgot their names as well. My fault about that. But I don't know if we'll see that here per se, but we might, because they said we'll also see stuff from our other partners from around the world. So you're actually still on point, Stir Crazy. I do think we might still see something. We might still see something about Project Eve and Lost Soul Aside, which I would be happy. Yo, if we can get some new Project Eve gameplay and get like a release date, or get some new Lost Soul Aside gameplay and a release date, I would be very happy with that. I would be extremely happy with that. Real talk. I don't think we're gonna see Pragmata or Project Awakening. I think Pragmata, we might see something in 2023. I don't think we're gonna see anything at this showcase. I don't think so. We might actually, I'm lying. We might, although I think Capcom already released their show schedule of what they're gonna have at Tokyo Game Show. But if they didn't, we might get a surprise and see Pragmata, because really and truly, we still don't know nothing about this game. And supposedly this game is supposed to be coming out in 2023. I don't know about that. You feel me? Yo, look at this Project Eve, yo. Tell me this Project Eve don't look crazy. I'm so excited for this game. I am very, very excited for this game. This Project Eve looks so fire. Oh yeah, this is a day one. Yeah, this is definitely, Project Eve is a day one. Like as soon as they post that up on a PlayStation Store, that's a day one. We picking that up. This is absolutely getting supported. This is a day one. This is getting supported 100%. Yo, Tactical Gamer, man, I appreciate you for the super chat. He says He says, I need that Little Devil Inside. It's been 2 years. Yeah, Little Devil Inside as well. That's another game. But we're not getting that till 2023. I think the dad's already confirmed. That's not coming out this year. So we probably get another state of play probably in like February or something like that, dedicated to like indies or dedicated to Little Devil Inside or something like that. And they'll show that off and put a release date on that, because that's another game that I really want to play as well. That looks a really dope looking indie. That and Goodbye Volcano High, man. That's also a game that like I'm really like, you know, waiting on. You feel me? Crazy. Project Eve, man. Fire. But all right, man. Yo, look, I want to talk about this Bonnie Ross situation. This Bonnie Ross situation. You feel me? This Bonnie Ross situation. We're gonna talk about this Bonnie Ross situation real quick. You feel me? Where's it at, man? Shout out to Bonnie Ross. Yo, it's weird too, man. A lot of people been like calling for her job, bro. It's crazy. Like a lot of people in the community. But Bonnie Ross is leaving 343 Industries. So she writes, while I had hoped to stay with Halo until we release the winter update, I am letting you know I will be leaving 343 and attending to a family medical issue. I am incredibly proud of the work everyone at 343 Industries has done with Halo Infinite, the Master Chief Collection, and the Halo television series, and so much more. It has been an honor to serve alongside the team for the last 15 years and to be a part of a universe that I love. Thank you to everyone in the Halo community for your support. Halo's future is bright. I cannot wait for all of you to experience what we have in store and to cheer alongside you as a fan at the Halo World Championship in October. Axios, Bonnie Ross. Damn. Right? So this is a bit of a weird situation, right? You know, first off, you know, my condolences. Well, not condolences, but I'm giving Bonnie, wishing her all the best with whatever the family medical issue is. I hope that, you know, she pulls out of that. Whatever that situation is. I hope it gets better. I think when it comes to Halo, right? I mean, I've been very vocal about this for a long time, that Halo is in a really, really shitty state right now. It really, like, you know, there's no other way of putting it. It's in a bad state. And I think when it comes to Bonnie Ross, you know, oftentimes when we're looking at situations like this, you have to look at the leadership, right? Now, I'm not going to dog this woman and run her name through the mud. You feel me? But I will say, looking at the state of Halo Infinite, leadership definitely was a problem at 343. You know, I think it was, because the state of Halo Infinite is crazy. You know, to be originally slated to release in 2020, get a year delay, release in 2021, and still be in an abysmal state. That says a lot about leadership. And I think sometimes, and this goes back to Sean Layden, right? Sean Layden said something interesting during our interview when we were talking to him last year, where we asked him about his leaving of PlayStation. And he said, you know, it's best to have fresh eyes when going into these generations. You know, and I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say it word for word like that, but I think when it comes to 343 Industry and the state of Halo, I think fresh eyes, fresh leadership is needed at this studio to get Halo in a proper state. Now, will Halo Infinite ever get to that point? I don't know. I'm kind of doubtful that it will. I would much rather 343 count their losses here and say, you know what, we fucked up. You know, and kind of, and be honest with listen. I'm the type of person where I don't really like sugarcoating things, and I don't really like people to sugarcoat shit with me. You know, like I don't need you to butter me up to tell me some bad news, or butter me up to tell me something that might hurt my feelings or whatever. I don't really need that, because growing up, like, you know, the type of life that I lived, man, like, yo, growing up around the people I grew up in my life, ain't nobody was sugarcoating shit in the house. You feel me? You know, we would crack jokes on each other all the time. We would fight from time to time. You know, if I was around with my friends, you know, we would crack jokes. We would, you know, all that stuff, right? So I'm not really someone that needs things sugarcoated. I would much rather people be direct with me, right? But I think when it comes to this situation, I think 343i needs to just be like, you know what, we fucked up. We had bad leadership, right? You know, the direction that we wanted to go in, you know, it kind of got lost, or whatever the case may be, and you know, we just messed up, right? And we want to make it up to the fans. Like, you know, we know that the fans, they believed in us, and we let y'all down, and we know that, and we're going to do everything in our power to make it better. But I would much rather 343 say, you know what, we are going to count our losses here, and we are going to start over fresh. I would much rather than put out a fresh, brand new, built from the ground up Halo, and really do it right. And if you're going to do this whole live service thing, you've learned from your mistakes. Now you can do it right. Now you can truly make the Halo game that you know fans deserve. And I would have nothing. I would respect that decision. Like, all right, you know what? Okay. Now, obviously, keep a skeleton crew to keep Halo Infinite afloat and make sure servers and all that are fine or whatever. But majority of the team needs to be working on building the next Halo and building it bigger and better and more next gen, a more next gen feeling game. 100%, man. Leadership's out the door. New leadership is coming in. Build a new game. Start over. Yo, shout out to Viper. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, who's replacing Bonnie Ross? Anybody know? Asking for a friend. It's I saw it. It's hold up, let me go to Nibble. Let me go to Nabillion. It's somebody that already is there. Okay, here we go. Here it is. So who's replacing who? Or who is replacing whom, I should say. So the restructure goes like this. Pierre Hintz, he will be taking over as the studio head. Brian Kowski will become the general manager of the franchise, and Elizabeth Van Wyck will oversee business and operations. So these three people will be the new leader in those big leadership positions moving forward. Let's see how the regime is after the fact, you know? Give them a look at them. So Bonnie Ross is out and these new people are in. Look at them from so what's today's date? September 12th, 2022. Let's look at the team September 12th, 2023 and see if this new regime is it. Now, obviously, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, I'm not expecting things to change overnight, but we should be seeing some positive strides towards a better development team, a better game, a better output, better quality and things like that under this new leadership. If we're not seeing at least the team moving in that direction, now again, I'm not expecting everything to be 100% tip-top shape efficiency, right? But we should at least, within a year's time, we should at least start to see remnants of 343 moving in that direction. If we're not seeing remnants of 343 moving in that direction, right, where there's a clear outline plan, clear, concise, and they're able to meet deadlines. If they're able to meet deadlines, they're able to get content out the door, quality content out the door efficiently, quickly, and efficiently, and have that quality there. If they're able to start moving towards that within a year, this new leadership is it. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm not gonna say I'm happy she's gone. I'm not gonna say that. But I just hope whoever takes over, who's taking over now, I just hope that they move this franchise and move this company in the right direction. That's all I'm hoping, really and truly. But let me see. Yeah, people are hyped for this state of play tomorrow, man. Oh boy, I'm excited too. Oh, you still hit? Oh, yo, shout out to Impatient Fire, yo. Let me somebody hit him on my channel. I meant to fix it and I forgot. Hold up. Let me you know what? Let me do it over here. Shout out to Impatient, man. So he got hidden on the channel, and it might have been by accident. I'm not blaming nobody. But I'm gonna unhide him. Where is he? I'm trying to find him right now. Oh, there you go. Save. I fixed it. I fixed it. Let me tell him real quick. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts, man. Like I said, I just wanted to put my thoughts out there and about a couple things. And tomorrow, 6 o'clock, I'm definitely doing my live reaction. So it looks like Barry's not gonna be able to do it live. So he'll probably put a video out later, but I'll definitely be doing my live reactions tomorrow at 6. I'll probably go live 5:45ish, 5:45. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a stack. If we get Octopath, if Octopath finally hits PlayStation, oh, I'm hyped, bro. I've been wanting Octopath on PlayStation for the longest time, bro. If we get Octopath finally coming to the PlayStation, and they be on some shit like, oh yeah, Octopath is finally gonna be available on PlayStation. It's available today. Oh, yo, I'm on that. Like, as soon as it comes up, bro. I am on that shit, yo. Yeah, Octopath. I need that. I need that Octopath. Octopath Traveler, I need that. But yeah, guys, that's the show. That's the show, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the show today. Let me know. And shout out to anybody that's also gonna listen to this later. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Listen, at the end of the day, just to bring everything back into perspective of what we were originally talking about. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, as gamers, right? And like I said, I don't think all of us are gonna think the same way, and we shouldn't, because that's not what gamers do. You feel me? So I'm not expecting everybody to think how I think or feel how I feel. But I will leave you with this. At the end of the day, my love for gaming, how should I say this? Okay. At the end of the day, my love for gaming has always, it will never falter. Right? Gaming for as long as I have, man, I appreciate gaming. You know, it's a big part of my life. It always has been, and always will be, you know, to some degree, right? Even if, you know, the industry were to move 100% into mobile and TV, you know, I've got a backlog so crazy of like thousands of games, right? And like, you know, retro games that I want to go back to and replay and beat and finish and all that stuff. I would be fine. Like if gaming crashed today, I've got a backlog large enough that would last me at least for the rest of my life. Really and truly. Like really and truly, right? But I don't want that. You know? I don't want the industry to crash. I don't want gaming to go away. I don't want gaming to become a shell of its former self. Now, there's always room for improvement, and there's always room to chase other business ventures. But what has made gaming great for the decades that we've been playing it still needs to be what continues to be at the forefront when it comes to gaming. And from where I'm sitting, I'm starting to see that slowly dwindle away. You know, growing up, we played the games on the consoles and we had full games and experiences and single players and JRPGs and all these other great games, multiplayers, all this other stuff. That still needs to be at the forefront. The moment that the industry loses sight of that, we're in trouble. And that's not something that I want to happen. But if it does happen, I don't want to have to say I told you so. But my thoughts will be out here for you to go back and listen and say, damn, Persona was right. Damn, we're seeing this happen before our very eyes. Damn, what has gaming turned into? That's it. Whatever you play, wherever you play, and however you play, enjoy yourselves. And I mean that. With that being said, guys, I appreciate all y'all rocking out with me today on this episode of When Persona Speaks, episode 213. So listen, giveaway is gonna happen in November, right? I'm gonna do a big giveaway in November for the members and even for the subscribers as well. I'm gonna have some nice goodies for y'all. I am giving away 2 copies of God of War Ragnarok. I'm gonna do one here. Well, one here and one on WUPS, I think. But you know, it's holiday time, Thanksgiving time, Christmas time. You know, I want to make sure y'all. I'm gonna bless y'all up, man. Make sure y'all good. So, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do the membership giveaway in November, around the week of God of War, that Monday. So God of War releases that Wednesday. That Monday, I'm gonna do the big giveaway, and you know, PSN cards, PS Plus cards, game giveaways. I got y'all. So that's gonna be when the next big giveaway is. And you know, I have a couple of smaller PSN cards for the subscribers in the chat as well. But listen, I appreciate y'all so much, right? I hope you enjoyed the show. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, you know, share the stream out if you enjoyed it. And listen, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great evening and have a great rest of y'all week. Tomorrow, 5:30, 5:40-ish, I'm going live. We're gonna be watching this showcase. And we're gonna be geeking out together, guys. All right. And then Thursday, I'm doing my live reaction to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer reveal. And then Friday, we streaming Call of Duty all day long. Saturday, after What's Up PlayStation podcast, we're streaming Call of Duty all day long. Sunday, We streaming Call of Duty all day long. Make sure y'all pull up for the content, man. Show up for the content. But that's it, guys. Y'all be safe. Have a great evening. And yo, it's been your boy Persona. I'm out, guys. Peace.